Welcome. In case you didn't know, I'm a sucker for a deck building game. So if I see one on clearance, good chance I'm going to walk out of the store with it. So that's the case here for Attack on Titan. This was released in 2016, and now we're going to do an unboxing for it. So down at the table, let's take a closer look at the box with the shrink wrap on. So you can see we have first printing, promo inside. Attack on Titans, a deck building game for 1 to 5 players, published by Cryptozoic. So I'm assuming if you're familiar with DC deck building game or Lord of the Rings or one of their others, gameplay is going to be very similar. So you can see the contents of the game there. And this is the moment for war. Fearsome giant creatures beyond belief are attacking the last human city, and it's up to you to stop them. Entering the terrifying world of the renowned Attack on Titan anime series, you and your fellow players are all that stand against the onslaught of the unholy Titans. In this cooperative deck-building game, you test your mettle by collecting weapons and utilizing tactics to defend the walls of your city. Play as Eren, Mikasa, Armin, and many others as you struggle to keep the Titans at bay. New to this Cerberus engine game is movement. The location of your hero matters. Protect the walls or watch them crumble, but do not lose hope. No matter the odds and no matter who among you falls to the onslaught, it may soon be up to you to land the killing blow that will turn the tide of battle. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. So this must be our promo card. So we've got a hero card here. Each time an arch enemy Titan is defeated, you may destroy a card in your hand. At the end of each of your turns, draw an additional card for each Titan in your space. Got our rule book here. So 15 pages. Going over the round structure, turns, and how to play the game in the back. And decent sized text. And explanations on how everything goes. So we've got game setup, the round structure, and gameplay. Just all the steps of playing. Doesn't look too difficult there. Got some punch-up boards here. It's kind of got a glossy feel to it. So, see the front and the back side there. And things punch out very easily. Good thickness. And then a whole bunch of wound markers. And more walls for the Titans to try to destroy. Got a tray for holding their cards, some bags for some of the smaller components, some standees for our characters, and stacks of cards. So here's everything in the box laid out on the table. Start over here, we have a token for start of turn. So this token you'll pass around to the first player. So at the start of the round, add cards to districts equal to the number of players. As a group, choose one player to be the first player this round and give them this token. First player, take your turn. Flip this token over and then play proceeds clockwise. So into the round. When the player to your right has completed their turn, the round is over. Each arch enemy Titan regenerates 1 hit point per player. Resolve end of round, ongoing abilities. Each standard Titan deals 1 damage to the wall in its district, and each arch enemy Titan deals 2. Then flip this over and repeat. So finishing off our heroes, we've got Armin, so pay 3 to move. Pass a card in your hand to another hero in your district. That player passes you a card from their hand. Got Connie. If you play 2 or more different equipment during your turn, plus 2 power. Eren. If you play a wound during your turn, plus 2 power and move 2. Each time you defeat a Titan, choose a hero. That hero draws a card. We've got Erwin. Pay 4 move, choose a hero. That hero draws a card. Then this was the promo card we've already looked at. And we've got Levi. If you play 2 or more maneuvers during your turn, plus 2 power. Mikasa. Your defense cards may be used to avoid an ambush against any target in this district or an adjacent district. And Sasha. Pay 2 move, move another hero 1 space. As for starting cards, when you build your deck, each character is going to start with 3 thrust cards. So you can see it's a starter card. It's going to let them move, gives them move 2 as an ability, cost of 0, and if you mix this with other games, victory points are going to be in this lower side. So you have enough for 5 players here. Then you'll get 7 courage cards. Starter card gives you +1 power, used for purchasing cards or buying off or defeating titans. So cost of 0 and 0 victory points. And then you've got a large collection of those to make your 5 decks. Then we have a stack of 20 wound cards. So you don't want to buy these. During your turn, play wound cards before playing other cards. Ongoing, if you play or gain a wound, you die. At the start of your turn, discard a wound you control. Return destroyed wound cards to the wound stack. So we've got a stack of 20 of those cards. Then we have a stack of, I think, 16 3D gear cards. So it's equipment. It's a move type. +1 power. You may put this card back on the 3D gear stack. If you do, move 2 and an additional +1 power. Costs 2 to purchase. Then we have what's going to be our castle or main deck of cards. So I won't read all these, but I'll go through them pretty quickly for you. So see, we've got some allies with special abilities, like I said, cost, and if you're doing victory points. So just going through here real quick. Bunch of the different characters from the show, which I've never seen. They all look scared, like they're about to be eaten. So getting near the end of the ally cards here. So now we get into the equipment subtype. Got some cannons, a couple cloaks, a couple rifles, some food, fuel canisters, a horse, signal flares, swords, Titan trap, which also has a token. Then we get into location cards. So forest of giant trees, hospital, and then on to maneuver cards. Kill shot. Long distance scouting information. Got themselves a drone, I guess. So that's the main stack of cards. Then we have some 4-meter Titans. 2 of those, some 5-meter Titans. 6-meter Titan. Got 3 of those. A 7-meter Titan. 8-meter Titan. And the 9-meter Titan. And lastly, the 10-meter Titan. Those will also be shuffled into the main stack. Then we have our Arch Enemy Titans, and these will range from level 1 to level 4. So we've got the Smiling one, and we have 3 2s, 3 3s, and 3 4s. So Sunny, Bean, and a Bearded Titan for Arch Enemy 2. Then for Arch Enemy 3, we have a Deviant Titan. 3 versions of that. And then Arch Enemy 4, Female Titan, Armored Titan, and Colossal. And lastly, the Titans on attack cards. So we've got Charge, Crush, Eat, Grab, Injure, Reinforcements, Scare, Smile, Breakthrough, and Steaming. We have our wound tokens set out, so they comes in 1, 5s, and 10s, and these things are fairly small, as you can see, and they're just one-sided, so blank on the back side. For each of our characters, we have a standee. They're double-sided, full body, and then just a headshot. So there's Armin, Connie, Aaron, Erwin. This is our promo one. Levi, Mikasa, and Sasha. And of course, down the center of what's going to be the playboard, we have our 5 districts or wall sections here, and 2 shields on each of those. And basically we have 2 sides. We have inside the wall and outside the wall. So our Titans will be attacking from outside. We'll be purchasing cards from the inside. So for setup, we'll have these cards set to the side here, our 3D gear, wounds, and Titans attack. Our 5 districts with 2 shields on each. Then we'll take all the basic cards and these Titan cards and shuffle those together. So we're separating the shuffled stack into 6 fairly equal stacks. They'll be between 12 and 14 cards each. Put those on the table. Then we'll take our Titans separated by their level, so arch enemy 1s. We'll go here. We've got 3 2s, so we'll randomize those. We have 3 3s and 3 level 4s. And we'll just bring one of those from each stack down. The others will be removed from the game. We will shuffle each of these stacks and place it on top of the next. So we've got our level 4 and the top 12 to 13 cards there. Level 3 somewhere in that stack. Level 2 be shuffled somewhere in this stack. And level 1 is shuffled somewhere in this stack of cards. And then the final stack just gets put on top, and that creates our castle. Then each player will choose a character, collect their standee, take 3 thrust cards, and shuffle that with 7 courage cards. Shuffle those together, and then draw a hand of 5 cards. And they're ready to start playing. Starting with determining your first player and bringing out some cards for the wall. So that's a quick look at everything in the Attack on Titan deck building game box and a quick run through of how to set up. Hope you enjoyed this video, so please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.